Hello, I'm your host KB, and you're watching The Retrospective. Where's Wally, otherwise known as Where's Waldo to North American viewers, was a character created by English illustrator Martin Handford. Handford first created the character in 1986. Wally, with his iconic glasses, cane, and red and white striped shirt, soon became popularized in a series of children's books, the first of which was printed in 1987. The books became part of a popular subgenre of children's books called Finder books, where the goal is to locate a series of characters and items hidden within each scene. If you were anything like me as a kid, you could spend hours going through these books, as Handford himself spent weeks putting details into each incredible scene. Due to the popularity of the books and the character, a TV show was produced by Deke Entertainment and released in 1991. Unfortunately, the show never really caught on with audiences, and thus only 13 episodes were ever produced.
Greetings, Wally Watchers! Let's take a glimpse into the workings of our hero's thrill-packed life.
Pardon me, but I'm just finishing my bath.
And while the show was short-lived, I loved it as a kid and found it very fun and entertaining. The basic premise was that while armed with his magical cane, Wally, voiced by Townsend Coleman, would delve into different magical worlds. And while in these magical worlds, Wally would help solve problems presented to him at the start of each episode by his friend the Wizard Whitebeard, who was voiced by Brad Garrett.
Oh yeah, anyway, Wally, I just got back from the land of the Living Museum. They're having a problem there, and maybe you can help.
He would also do this with a cast of recurring characters, including his trusty dog Woof, and also his friend Wenda. A recurring villain in the series is Oddlaw, who is basically a Wally wannabe who was constantly trying to steal Wally's magical cane.
This is a cinch.
A fun feature of the show is known as the Wally Minute, which is set up by the disappearance of Wally within each episode. The audience then has a minute to find Wally hidden in a scene, which is reminiscent of the books. While this is a different idea for the time and is cool for first-time viewers, any subsequent reruns of the episodes will want to have you skip the scenes entirely.
Where's Walding? Wallpaper? Wallaby? Where's what's-his-face?
Where is Wally this time? Keep looking. There's Wally. Now I've got to go.
And while the characters are quite one-dimensional, the stories are very charming and the worlds they get to visit are quite original, and it's very fun to watch the characters explore them. The voice acting all around is great, the show is very nicely animated for the time, and plus you get that awesomely laid-back theme song.
Hit it. Where's Wally? Where's Wally? Did you say him? Where's Wally?
Where's Wally?
All 13 episodes were released on VHS format, such as you can see behind me here. They were released in the early 90s, so they're long since out of production. If you want, you can still pick up copies on eBay or try and find them at your local flea markets. Otherwise, you can stick to watching them on YouTube, but the episodes are of varying quality, so watch out for those.
Where's Wally? Where's Wally? There he is.
To all my fellow Wally watchers out there, thanks very much for watching. Please click the links below to support the show, and I'll catch you on the next episode of The Retrospective.